I would like to have this first update about DWTJ Spirit FM being transferred to Burgos from Alaminos. If I may say, the transfer was timely because there were concrete people, concrete individuals who came to volunteer their work. As a review, please know that on October 27, 2011, the inspiration came and there were two names. The names of Lumen Christi and Lumen Gentium. I understood that day after the Mass after receiving communion in Theotokos that Lumen Christi would be the name of the people and the place where the Eucharist is adored. And those will be living a contemplative life in the Oseway will be called Lumen Christi. And the Lumen Gentium, as I understood that moment when I got the sign, would be bring the light to all nations, the prime with the adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, the prime ministry of the Lumen Christi people. They will bring light to all nations, the light of Christ to all nations through mass media. So it could be radio, television, or our print media. And when this was turned over to us, officially the bishop spoke to me on September 30. And Benny, Mares, Paul, and I met on October 1, and we said our yes. October 1 is the feast day of Saint Therese. And T in DWTJ is Therese, and J is Joseph. And finally, on the feast of Saint Luke, that was October 18, we finally made this formal acceptance with all the conditions stipulated from the Curia from the Diocese of Alaminos. Saint Luke is the man of the Desiderio, the one who quoted the Desiderio Desideravi. And November 1, we officially took over the feast day, the first year of Lumen Christi, the foundation of Lumen Christi. So it was in the context of our anniversary that God has placed everything in a beautiful picture. I have the impression that God has completed the entire picture of the OC life, the entirety of OC. I did not expect that we will have radio at this point in time, but it happened the way God wanted it to be. On December 25, we already have this initial meeting with the trustees, and they would be Mares, Richie, myself, Kuya Bear, Ate Vernie, and Bea. But on January 25 of 2013, for the first time we met in Makati, but now there is an additional member, a native of Burgos, and that will be Attorney Aldrin Cabilas. And even the coming of Attorney Aldrin Cabilas was very historical in the sense that normally he could hardly find time, or he could not say yes to these commitments, but in that moment he said his yes. And on February 24, in the evening, the eve of 25, is the groundbreaking of the radio station with Bishop Cabrera. Um, Again, it is Bishop Cabrera, although we also have asked the Bishop of Alaminos to come, but he had no time. The Bishop of our Bishop Emeritus, the one who founded the Diocese of Alaminos, and the one who acquired these two radio stations, was available for this. It was again another moment, a historical moment to have a bishop founder. And 25, the start of the construction work of the radio station and the antenna. And there are many concrete people who are helping with us. The very good in electronics, Kuya Lau, very good in architecture, Delmo, and now Kuya Mon Banyes of Broadcast World. Instead of charging 10% of the total cost of the equipments, he said he will only charge us, and this will be his apostolate, so there's no charge. So at this point in time, things are putting into place, and God is indeed working for us and working with us. So this would be my first report to you, and please, time and again, I will tell you what has happened in these moments of journey with our Lumen Gentium. So please take care, and there's no reason why we should be thinking of other things. If our life is dedicated for God, then we should multiply ourselves through media. We always have many gifts to share, but if we don't have a medium in sharing these gifts that we have received, then they remain for us and with us. But no, it looks like the Lord has shared everything of His treasure for us, but we also have to share to all the people, to all nations. All my unity, and a blessed Monday to all.